Hello, dear students. Let's see question asked on normalization in GATE 2003. We are given some functional dependencies over here, and we are given a relation, that is table, which has roll number, name, date of birth, age. Four attributes, four columns are there in the table. But you observe in the functional dependencies, there are some attributes like eligibility, course number, instructor, course name. All these attributes are not there in this relation, although they are there in the functional dependency. What it means is that in our database, there are multiple tables. In our big database, there are multiple tables, and the table that we are talking about over here, the table that we are talking about contains roll number, name, date of birth, age. So these functional dependencies which are defined, are defined on all the tables. So some of the functional dependencies may be applicable on one of the tables, but for our table, the table given to us in the question, many dependencies are not applicable. For example, age determines eligibility. You cannot consider this dependency when you are talking about this table. So we will select only those dependencies which include roll number, name, date of birth, age, because that's the attributes in our relation. So let us filter out first of all, which dependencies are we supposed to bother about? Check that. The first dependency, date of birth, I'll write in short, DOB, determines age, can be considered by us, this dependency, because date of birth and age are there in our table. Then name determines roll number. This also can be a dependency. I'll write in short roll number RNO, because roll number and name is there in our table. Now this course number determines course name. We cannot consider this. Okay, this dependency is there, but this might be for some other table in our database. Then roll number comma course number determines grade cannot be considered because course number and grade are not there in our table. Age determines eligibility cannot be considered because eligibility is not there in our table. But roll number determines name. This can be. Roll number, in short RNO, determines name. Yes, we can consider this. And course number determines instructor cannot be considered by us because course number and instructor are not there in our table. So we have taken only those dependencies which are applicable to the table given in the question. And we are not bothered about the other dependencies. They might be true for other tables. Now the question asked is that this relation is in second normal form but not in third normal form and so on. So they are asking basically in which normal form is this particular table. Now to find out the normal form, you will have to find out the candidate key. And the best way to find out the candidate key is to see the right hand side of all the dependencies and just find out which attribute is missing on the right hand side. Now you can see age is there on the right hand side, roll number is there, name is there. So roll number, name and age are there on the right hand side, but date of birth is missing on the right hand side. So that means none of the attributes can determine date of birth. That means date of birth surely should be part of the candidate key. I am not saying that date of birth will be candidate key, but surely whatever is the candidate key will contain date of birth. So why not let us find out date of birth closure. Date of birth closure will definitely contain date of birth. And because date of birth determines age, check the first dependency written in red. Date of birth determines age, so age will come in. And now this date of birth and age cannot bring any attribute due to the other dependencies. Name determines roll number and roll number determines name. So date of birth alone does not have ability to recognize or determine all the attributes. So definitely only date of birth is not the candidate key. We should add something to date of birth. So let us try adding roll number comma date of birth. And if you find the closure of this will contain roll number and date of birth obviously. And because of the third dependency, roll number will bring in name, correct? And due to the first dependency, date of birth will bring in age. So definitely roll number comma date of birth is a candidate key. This is a candidate key, isn't it? Are there any more candidate keys? One thing is sure, that candidate key must contain date of birth. Why? Because none of the right hand sides have date of birth. So can we put something with date of birth and find out is there any other candidate key? Let's try name comma date of birth. If you find closure of this, it will contain name and date of birth obviously. And due to the second dependency, name will bring in roll number. And due to the first dependency, date of birth will bring in age. So name comma date of birth is also a candidate key. By the way, can there be anything else added with date of birth to find out the candidate key? One thing is sure, date of birth must be part of the candidate key. So is age comma date of birth a candidate key? Age comma DOB. Can this combination form a candidate key? If you find closure of this, it will contain age and date of birth, and date of birth will bring in age, but age is already there, and now there cannot be anything added in the closure. So age comma date of birth is not the candidate key, isn't it so? So there are two candidate keys in this table. Now let us find out from the given dependencies. These are the three dependencies 1, 2, 3. Date of birth determines age, name determines roll number determines name. Let us see which rules do these dependencies fit in. Whenever you are asked about second normal form, third normal form, BCNF, whenever you are asked like this, you always better check from the highest normal form. That is, you check from BCNF. Now, what is the rule for BCNF? Every dependency X determines Y. Remember, every non-trivial dependency X determines Y should be such that left hand side must be a super key, that is or candidate key, isn't it? Because candidate key is also a super key. Then you will see the first dependency that we have written, date of birth determines age, itself breaks this rule, because date of birth is not a candidate key. It is roll number comma date of birth or name comma date of birth. So it is neither a super key nor a candidate key. So the very first dependency doesn't obey the BCNF rule. So this table is not in BCNF. Then you go one level up. You have checked the highest normal form BCNF. Now you can check 3NF. Now the rule in 3NF is every non-trivial dependency X determines Y should be such that left hand side, either left hand side has to be a super key or right hand side has to be a prime attribute. First of all, you find out who are the prime attributes over here. Check that prime attributes over here are those attributes which play a role in candidate key. So prime attributes are roll number. Okay. First prime attribute is roll number because roll number is the part of a candidate key. Then second prime attribute is date of birth. Of course, that's compulsory in a candidate key. And the third prime attribute is name. Check this. These are the three prime attributes. Now let us see the first FD, functional dependency. Date of birth determines age. Just check this. Date of birth determines age. Left hand side has to be a super key, but it is not a super key, isn't it? Because super key will be either roll number comma date of birth or name comma date of birth. That is candidate key or something more added to it. So left hand side is not a super key. Neither right hand side is a prime attribute. Age is not a prime attribute, isn't it? It is not a prime attribute. So the very first FD doesn't follow the rule of 3NF. I guess you have understood this. What that means is the table is not in 2NF also. Then you go one level up. You just check whether this table is in 2NF. Now what is the rule for 2NF? Every non-trivial dependency X determines Y. Just remember, every non-trivial dependency X determines Y should be such that X should not be part of candidate key and Y should not be prime attribute. I remind you that table is in second normal form if it does not have partial dependency. What is partial dependency? Dependency is partial if left hand side is part of the candidate key. Part of candidate key and right hand side is non-prime attribute. Non-prime attribute should be true. Then this dependency is known as partial dependency. And if there is a partial dependency, then the table is not in 2NF. Left hand side must be part of the candidate key and right hand side should be a non-prime attribute. Only then it is a partial dependency. So let us see the very first dependency, date of birth determines age. Just check, left hand side is the part of candidate key, isn't it? Part of candidate key. Because candidate key is either roll number comma date of birth or name comma date of birth. So left hand side is a part of candidate key. But wait, that is not enough. And one more condition should be true. Right hand side should be a non-prime attribute. Only then it is partial dependency. And age is a non-prime attribute because the prime attributes are roll number, date of birth, and name as listed here. So the very first dependency, is the partial dependency. This is the partial dependency. That is part of the candidate key is determining non-prime attribute. Isn't it so? Something interesting you watch. Basically, by the way, by this time we have known that this table is in not 2NF also because it has partial dependency. The first dependency is partial. So that's it, enough. No need of checking other dependencies. But for just a matter of understanding, just see the second dependency, name determines roll number. Is this dependency partial dependency? Note, left hand side is the part of candidate key. Yes, very clearly, because there is a candidate key name comma date of birth and left hand side has only name, so it is part of candidate key. But wait, and second condition that should be true is right hand side should be a non-prime attribute. Non-prime, but roll number is a prime attribute. Then this is not a partial dependency. Correct? Similarly, you see third dependency, roll number determines name, is also not partial. But first dependency, date of birth determines age, is a partial dependency. As there is a partial dependency out of three, one of the dependencies is partial, this is not even in second normal form. So first option is not true in second normal form, second option is not true in third normal form, it is not in BCNF, then none of the above is the answer. I hope you have understood start to finish solving of this question. Let's see GATE 2004 question. Now in GATE 2004, we are given a relation schema, that is we are given a table. Student performance is the name of the table and the columns or the fields or attributes are name, course number, roll number and grade. And the FDs on this table are as follows. They are asking the highest normal form of this relation schema is. I told you whenever you check in which normal form your table is, it is always better to check from BCNF, the highest normal form. But before that, you will have to find out the candidate key. Now check the right hand sides of all the dependencies and you will see out of name, course number, roll number and grade is there on the right hand side, roll number is there, name is there. Only course number is not there on the right hand side. So I have written in short course number for CNO. Then one thing is sure, CNO must be part of the candidate key because nothing can determine course number. So why don't you check whether course number itself is the candidate key? I'm sure you have found out it is not a candidate key. Only course number is not a candidate key because course number is going to bring in only course number. It can't determine anything else. So something, should be joined with course number to form a candidate key. Let's try joining name with course number. So suppose I say is name comma course number a candidate key. Now if you find the closure of this, we will get name and course number of course. And due to the first dependency, name comma course number will bring in grade. I'll write in short GR and check that name will also bring in roll number. Due to this dependency, this name will bring in roll number. I'll write in short RNO. And all the four attributes which are there in the table can be determined by the combination of name and course number. So name and course number is one of the candidate keys. But are there any more candidate keys? One thing is sure that course number must be part of the candidate key because none of the right hand sides of FDs have course number. Let's try roll number comma course number. Will this combination form a candidate key? So roll number comma course number is going to bring in roll number and course number. And due to roll number comma course number determines grade, roll number and course number will bring in grade. And due to roll number determines name, check the last dependency, this roll number will bring in name. So even roll number and course number is the candidate key. Isn't it so? Well, can we have any more candidate keys? One thing is sure, course number must be part of the candidate key. Now we have already joined name and roll number with course number. Can we have grade and course number as the candidate key? Well, grade comma course number closure will be grade comma course number. And now you will see if you browse through all the left hand sides, all the left hand sides, nothing will be brought in. So grade comma course number cannot be a candidate key. So we come to a conclusion that there are two candidate keys for the given table. So which are the prime attributes, by the way? Remember, the prime attributes are those attributes which are part of some candidate key. So there are three prime attributes. Name is a prime attribute. Course number, of course, that's compulsory in the candidate key. And roll number is a prime attribute. Okay. Now let us see which normal form is this table in. What is the normal form for this table? Let's check from the highest, BCNF. Now what BCNF says that if X determines Y, then X must be super key. That's it. That's it. That's the rule. Left hand side must be a super key. Observe the first dependency which I am ticking. Name comma course number determines age. Yes, the left hand side is a super key. Check the second dependency. Roll number comma course number determines grade. Yes, the left hand side is a super key because both these are candidate keys, isn't it? But name determines roll number is not in BCNF because left hand side is not a super key. Super key will be the one which has at least the attributes which are forming candidate key or more attributes added to candidate key. So, and the last dependency also does not follow BCNF. Left hand side is not a super key. So then you check, is this table in 3NF? Now for 3NF, the rule says X determines Y, then X either X has to be super key or Y has to be a prime attribute. And you know the prime attributes, there are three prime attributes: name, course number, and roll number. So let's check the first dependency which I am ticking. Left hand side is a super key because name comma course number is a candidate key. So it is following the rule of 3NF. Look, if left hand side is a super key, no need to check the right hand side because OR is there. Either left hand side has to be super key or right hand side has to be prime attribute. So for 3NF I am talking. So left hand side is a super key, that's enough. Second dependency which I am ticking, roll number comma course number is also a super key because it is candidate key. So this also allows 3NF. Now check the third dependency, name determines roll number. I'll write here separately. We have a dependency name determines roll number. Now left hand side is not a super key. Super key is either name comma course number or roll number comma course number or something added to those candidate keys. But the right hand side is a prime attribute. Check that roll number is a prime attribute. Then either of these two are true, correct or not. Either left hand side has to be a super key or right hand side has to be a prime attribute. So this third dependency, name determines roll number, is also in 3NF. Similarly, fourth dependency, roll number determines name, is also in 3NF because although left hand side is not a super key, but right hand side is a prime attribute. Notice name is a prime attribute. Then all the dependencies follow 3NF. So the answer is B. So I hope you are understanding the sequence of solving these questions. First, find candidate key. Don't be in a hurry. Find all the candidate keys which are possible on the given table, and then start with the highest normal form BCNF, and then go to 3NF and finally to 2NF. Thank you very much.